When I finished year 12, I actually repeated year 12. I went back because I didn't get the mark that I wanted. That school holidays, I went to America with my family. While I was there, I was just thinking like, fuck, like, I need to be a lawyer. Obviously then I was clouded. Didn't really see any other way to do that other than to go to uni, basically. So I didn't know about pathways and all that kind of stuff. My mum speaks to the principal and the deputy principal, who honestly, while I was in year 12 the first time, didn't really see eye to eye with. Like, academically, I was there and they liked me for that. In these, yeah, they'd had people who had done really well in the HSC, my year, the year prior. High Achievers Assembly. I think a lot they invite like the high achievers to come back and try and give like a pep talk to people. We were in that. That came around. The guy that I was in year 12 with gets up to give his little words of wisdom about how to ace the HSC. Yes, you know, you want to study and do well because you don't want to end up back here next year. Isn't that right, Corey? He says this on the stage in front of like the current 11, 12. But the point of this story is about full circle moments and why you should just not be a cunt. We're at a mutual friends party and this bloke was there. This guy, you know, apologizes to me in this sit down thing while he's sitting in the corner of the party selling weed. In a job many years later, position, one of the functions was basically processing accreditations and authorizations for certain occupations to, obviously for the sake of my own job, I wasn't going to be like, oh no, decline. All these years that had gone into his study and then obviously deferring, because at this point we're like almost 10 years out of high school, achieving marks that got you this occupation to have to be signed off by me. Yeah, just don't be a fuckwit, because even literally the kid who you don't get along with in high school, many years later, after you've done your masters, after you, whatever, could be the cunt starting your onboarding forms.